is considered to be one of the most ethnically diverse cities in the world, with almost 200 languages spoken and 40% of New Yorkers born elsewhere. Like the rest of America, it is the story of countless immigrants who made their way here, seeking freedom and opportunities.
The nearby Ellis Island is the entry point of millions of immigrants to the United States. And their first sighting of New York will be the Statue of Liberty.
The 152-foot tall statue beckons arriving immigrants until today, just as it had since 1886. One of the first groups of people to come to New York were the Irish, who were escaping a famine in Ireland in the 1840s. St. Patrick's Cathedral, the largest Gothic-style Catholic cathedral in the United States, is dedicated to the patron saint of Ireland. It was built through contributions both from wealthy citizens as well as poor immigrants. Today, it is a prominent city landmark visited by thousands of people. Every influx of migration came with its own culinary introductions. And this would forever change the way New Yorkers eat. Different neighborhoods would have a food scene they are proud of. And I will attempt to explore these diverse cultures wherever my stomach will lead me. Comprising about 9% of New York's total population are Jews. They arrived in New York at different points in history and have come to call this place home.
I'm here in the Lower East Side of Manhattan and we'll try this famous kosher restaurant called Russ and Daughters. They've been here for the last 100 years and it's already the 4th generation managing the restaurant.
The restaurant serves what they call appetizing, not an adjective, but a noun. That means food served with bagels. It is considered a cornerstone in Jewish American food tradition. And I have to say that the food definitely deserves its name. Having my appetite worked up, I made my way to another historic neighborhood, Chinatown. New York City has the largest Chinese population of any city outside of Asia. There are 9 Chinatowns in the city, and the one in Manhattan is the oldest. I visit a local favorite, Hop Key. The restaurant is proud of its celebrity diners posted on its walls.
I haven't had rice for a while, so this looks exciting for me.
Chinese food in New York is a fusion cuisine, an assimilation of cultures, which is pretty much the story of this place. The flavors are much closer to home, and that's definitely something I enjoyed. I let the cookie tell my fortune, and I think it said that I was very close to some excellent dessert. The fortune cookie turned out to be right, as I walked down to Little Italy not too far away. Italians came to New York in great numbers during the early 1900s, mostly landless farmers who were escaping poverty. Today, they have made a profound impact on New York's culture and cuisine. After all, what would New York be without a slice of pizza? I finally sat down for a much-needed gelato and a cup of espresso, a fitting end to my culinary exploration for the day. New York is also home to a lot of Filipinos, numbering at least 200,000 in the area. A good number of my high school classmates also reside here, and I thought it would be great to meet up with them. A mini Filipino reunion in a Japanese restaurant in the middle of Manhattan. What could be more multicultural than that? It's nice to be able to hear their life stories living in this part of the world. Some have put up businesses, some practice medicine, and some are doing IT services.
So, Bebe, why did you decide to stay here? How many years have you been here?
I've been here since 1989, so by now it's 29 years. So we decided to bring the family here. And we said in about, when we get old, we'd like to retire and have a store. We tried to raise the money, and it was a Filipino store.
But it was good because you were serving the Filipino community and bring a little bit of home to them here.
Yeah, I mean, we have everything. There's balot, itlog na maangat, there's noodles, there's liempo, there's bulalo, and everything.
So now, why did you decide to stay and start the business of recruitment? And you're also doing the balikbayan box and the packages. I mean, it's very Filipino when I think of it.
I was connected with the Philippine Embassy as a Philippine diplomat in Saudi Arabia. So on my 5th year, I was recalled to Manila. I decided to come here and give my resignation and join the private sector. In Saudi Arabia, when you say Filipino, sikat in demand, they really love them. So I thought, why not a Filipino agency nag-specialize sa mga, nannies and housekeepers. So that's how it all started. Hindi kami nag-advertise. And then slowly, eto na yung mga celebrity. They started to call us. Yung mga sila Caroline Kennedy, they started to come. Roosevelt family, president.
No, I think what's important is you're able to help other Filipinos. It works for them, works for you, and it works. It benefits the people who are here. So Roy, most of our classmates are also here practicing medicine, but I think you're one of those who have excelled even in school. But why did you decide to stay here instead of practice in Manila?
Families here,
Oh, the family, yeah.
and the opportunity for increased learning, doing research, and I did end up doing a specialty called geriatric medicine.
So what about Tonet? Tonet is very successful. I know that you're in the IT.
Well, you have to have like the patience to that, because I've been in the business for 30 years since I got here. I am supporting like 3,000 clinicians, epidemiologists, public health officials, doctors, and we have like 275 VA hospitals that we basically service. But on the research background, I'm managing 3 government networks.
Wow, that's a lot. So Bing, you've been very successful. We enjoy going out in the Philippines when you're there. I think you're one of those who retired early because you have so much money.
He's the one who has a lot of money, not me.
No, but you retired, you were in the garment business at one time. And you traveled a lot.
When I first came in here in 1980, originally I was in the lingerie business for...
I like that. How come we never met you when you were in that business?
That was a lot of fun. And then eventually, after that business closed, I went into sportswear. I actually didn't know anything about garments when I first joined the industry. But, over a period of time, you just show that you're willing to learn and that you work hard, and it just works out. That's the advantage of Filipinos. They like Filipinos because Filipinos are hardworking.
I was glad to be able to catch up with everyone and to see all of them become successful in their chosen paths. New York is indeed a land of opportunity, and the city was built on the hopes and dreams of those who come here to seek them. It was my last day in New York, and the sun was shining. I decided to get out and shed off the pounds I've gained from my eating spree.
It's the first day where the sun is out, and the best way to spend the day is walk through the Brooklyn Bridge with a nice view of Manhattan.
The Brooklyn Bridge connects the two boroughs with a 1.8-kilometer stretch. It was the world's first steel wire suspension bridge, built to give safe passage across the rough and frigid East River for residents who work in Manhattan. Today, you can also walk or bike across. It's sure to offer some of the best views of the city from either side, especially on a clear day such as this. I marveled at the magnificence of New York's mighty bridges and sprawling skyline. Who would have thought that this beaver and oyster habitat would become one of the world's most powerful cities? It became home to movers and shakers, a crossroads of culture, global trendsetter, and financial capital of the world. It welcomed people from everywhere, allowed them to bring in their heritage, and contribute to its colorful, delectable culture. Most importantly, this place gave people hope and a chance to make a better future for themselves.
This has been your captain, Joy Roa. See you in the next Asian Air Safari.